There is a specific moment that happens when a father gets on the floor with his baby and the play begins. The baby's face changes, not the way it changes for anyone else. Differently. A specific kind of differently that researchers spent years trying to name, because what your baby is actually feeling in that moment, the real inner experience happening inside that small body while you make the sounds and feels slightly ridiculous, is one of the most remarkable things infant research has ever found, and most fathers never see any of it. Welcome to Baby Secret Hub, where we go past what your baby does and into what your baby is actually feeling, thinking, and trying to tell you. If you are a father who gets on the floor with your baby or a mother who watches it happen, this one is for you. Subscribe if you have not already. Let's go. Your baby does not experience you the way they experience anyone else. Not your partner, not grandparents, not anyone. You, specifically. When researchers placed sensors on babies during interactions with different people in their lives, the same thing kept appearing. A specific pattern during father interaction that had no equivalent anywhere else. They gave it a name, the paternal activation response. In simple terms, your baby has a feeling that only you can create, a mode that switches on the moment you enter the room, before you have said anything, before you have touched them, before you have done a single thing. Your baby already feels you. And here is what nobody tells you about what that feeling actually looks like from the outside.
This is the part most fathers walk past every single day. Watch your baby the next time you walk in, before they know you are there, before you smile, before you make a sound. The eyes change first, wider, a quality of alertness that no toy, no sound, no other person produces. Mouth slightly open, body leaning forward almost imperceptibly. Researchers call this the anticipatory activation face. But forget the name. Here is what it actually means. Your baby is not reacting to you. They are waiting for you. Before you have moved, before you have done anything, their nervous system is already preparing for what you are about to do. Because they know you, they know what you bring, and they want it. That expression on their face is not excitement. It is your baby quietly saying, "You're here. Good. Now let's go." But most fathers look at that face and see happiness. What they're actually seeing is something much older than happiness, and what comes next explains what it really is. This is the one researchers got wrong for years. When a father plays actively with his baby, the throwing, the surprising sounds, the unpredictable pace, the baby's body does something unexpected. Heart rate rises. Cortisol increases. It looks like stress. It is not stress. Researchers eventually separated two kinds of activation, the kind that comes from danger and the kind that comes from thrilling, safe challenge. High arousal, but with a nervous system that already knows it will be okay. The baby on the roller coaster versus the baby who has fallen. Same heart rate, completely different feeling. What your baby feels during play with you is the closest thing to pure joy a developing nervous system can produce. And here's the part that stops most fathers cold. Nothing else creates it. Not maternal play, not toys, not screens. Only you, only this, only the floor on a Tuesday afternoon that felt like nothing.
Now comes the part almost every father misses. Stay with me, because once you hear this, you will never do the same silly game the same way again. Every time you surprise your baby safely, every time something unpredictable happens and turns out to be wonderful, you are writing something directly into who they are becoming. Not with words, not with anything they will remember. This is the moment your baby quietly decides that the world is a safe place, that new things are interesting rather than dangerous, that the edge of what they know is worth crossing. Not because you told them, because you showed them. On the floor with your ridiculous face 14 times in a row. One day, your child will walk into an unfamiliar room full of strangers and feel curious instead of afraid. They will raise their hand when they do not know the answer. They will try the thing that might not work. That moment starts here. But before we get to the next one, I need to ask you something. Has your baby ever tipped from laughing into crying during play? And did you feel like you ruined it? Stay with me. Here is the discovery that surprised researchers the most. Most fathers pull back when this happens, feel guilty, hand the baby over, assume they did something wrong. They didn't.
That moment, the tipping point, is the most important thing that happens in the entire interaction. When a baby tips into overwhelm during play with the father and is then soothed by the same person who caused the overwhelm, their nervous system learns something it cannot learn any other way. Feelings can become too big, and the person who created the excitement is the same person who makes it safe again. In simple terms, your baby is learning that you can be trusted with their biggest feelings, not just the easy ones. That going too far is not the mistake. Staying when it tips, that is where everything gets built. Your baby does not need you to be perfect. They need you to come back. And the next one, this surprises every father who hears it, because it is about the moment your baby asks for the same thing for the 15th time.
And this is where it gets strange. When your baby asks for the same game 15 times, same sound, same movement, same face, stop. Their brain is not passively enjoying something simple. It is working. Each repetition builds a more precise prediction of what is coming. They are learning to hold anticipation, to feel the specific pleasure that exists in the moment before something wonderful happens. Not during it, not after it, in the waiting itself. In simple terms, your baby is learning how to look forward to something, how to want something, and enjoy the wanting. That is one of the most important feelings a human being ever develops. And you are building it, one ridiculous repetition at a time. But here's the thing nobody ever says. And it is not about your baby. It is about you. This one changes the entire frame. When you play with your baby, something is happening inside your own body. Fathers who engage in active physical play show significantly greater increases in oxytocin, the bonding hormone, than during any other form of caregiving. More than feeding, more than soothing, more than bedtime. In simple terms, the play that feels instinctive and slightly ridiculous is the interaction that bonds you to your baby most powerfully. You are not giving something and losing something. The investment and the return are the same moment. And the last one, the simplest one, the one that will stay with you longest after this video ends. This is the part nobody talks about. When you are not there, your baby looks for you, not passively, actively. At the times of day when you are usually present, something in your baby's attention shifts toward the door, toward movement at the edges of their visual field. Their brain has built a model of you, an expectation of you, a feeling of you that activates in your absence. In simple terms, your baby misses you before you are even gone. And when you walk through that door, the face that changes before you have said anything, before you have touched them, before you have done a single thing, that is your baby feeling something they feel for no one else in the world.
Walk through the door, get on the floor, make the sound that makes them laugh. Stay when it tips, do it 15 more times. Because every single one of those moments is doing something permanent, something only you can create. They will never be able to tell you what these afternoons meant, but their nervous system will carry them forever. You are not just playing, you are building a person, one laugh at a time. If this changed how you see the ordinary moments, leave one word in the comments, just one. And if you want to understand what your baby is actually thinking in the seconds before they cry, what they are trying to say before the sound even starts, that is the next video. It is closer than you think.